Inside Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's new dynamic, a twin-track approach is evolving, friend says, exclusive. As Prince Harry gathered around a bonfire in the African kingdom of Lesotho on October 1 with key allies from his charity, Sentebale, he reaffirmed his commitment to a cause close to his heart. Engaged in meaningful conversations about the HIV/AIDS crisis in southern Africa, an issue the Duke of Sussex has championed for years, it was the latest in a series of public engagements supporting his philanthropic interests. These recent outings strikingly reflect the duties Harry once carried out as a senior working royal. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic in California, Meghan Markle remained at home in Montecito, focusing on a different, but equally significant chapter of their shared journey. The Duchess of Sussex is preparing for the upcoming launch of her new Netflix show and lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, while caring for the couple's two children, Prince Archie, 5, and Princess Lilibet, 3. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Insiders say that what's unfolding reflects a clear shift in the couple's public lives. While Harry is immersed in philanthropic efforts, Meghan is leaning into entrepreneurial projects and commercial ventures. It's clear that a twin-track approach is evolving, a friend tells People. A royal insider echoes this sentiment, emphasizing the evolution of their working dynamic. The Duke and Duchess have now hit their stride as individuals, not just as a couple. The Duke appears focused on his patronage work, and the Duchess focused on her entrepreneurial track, the insider says. Since stepping back from royal life in 2020, Harry, 40, has maintained his commitment to various patronages, many of which continued virtually during the pandemic. Now, he's back to in-person engagements, reaffirming his role as patron to around 10 charitable organizations, including Sentebale, the Invictus Games and Well Child, making solo appearances across the US, UK, and Africa in a flurry of activity. Meghan, on the other hand, is pouring energy into entrepreneurial goals, including the forthcoming launch of her American Riviera lifestyle brand and Netflix show. Though their paths may seem divergent, philanthropy for Harry and business for Meghan, their shared initiatives, like the Archie Foundation, show they remain united in their efforts. Meghan, 43, remains invested in causes such as mental health and children's welfare, while Harry balances his non-profit efforts with production projects like his Polo documentary for Netflix. The couple's collaborative work endures, from launching the Parents Network, a new initiative to support families impacted by online harm, to local community engagements like attending the opening of Godmothers, a bookstore near their home in Montecito. Insiders confirm these joint efforts will continue, even as their individual projects expand. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, attends the keynote, Breaking Barriers, Shaping Narratives, How Women Lead on and Off the Screen, during the South by Southwest 2024 conference and festivals on March 8, 2024, in Austin, Texas. An entrepreneurial and enterprise focus is going to be more the Duchess's priority, and the Duke will continue to champion his not-for-profit patronages, the friend adds. But there will be joint efforts around those cause-driven areas of work. This shift in focus has led to several recent solo appearances for Harry, but Meghan's absence far from signals a split. It's as much a reflection on parenting priorities, in that one of them stays behind with the children, says the friend. It also reflects a strategic decision, given the intense scrutiny they face. Had Meghan accompanied Harry, critics might have accused her of trying to steal the spotlight, as they have in the past. This truth is, this couple is damned if they do, damned if they don't, says the insider. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex visit Colegio La Giralda during the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Colombia visit on August 16, 2024 in Bogotá, Colombia. Additionally, Harry's desire to spend more time in the UK either alone or with his family has been hampered by his ongoing legal battle over security, sources tell People. Ultimately, their dynamic reflects a balanced partnership, where individual passions complement their joint mission. With their recent trips to Nigeria and Colombia, as well as their foundation-led events, it is still evident they show up together for the causes they jointly support, the royal insider says. What we are seeing is a functional and healthy relationship with two working partners, not the contrary. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are incredibly difficult to work for. Diva Duchess Meghan Markle is being branded a boss from hell after the latest defection by a growing number of high-level employees put her newest money-making venture in danger. An insider exclusively tells In Touch that both Meghan, 43, and her husband, Prince Harry, 40, are spoiled and demanding, making for a tough working environment. The brutal truth is Meghan and Harry are the toughest of taskmasters, reveals the snitch. They're incredibly difficult to work for. The numbers don't lie. To have almost 20 staffers quitting tells its own story. It's unprecedented, even for a startup. American Riviera Orchard's Chief of Staff Josh Kettler is the latest executive out the door. He abruptly departed days before he was slated to join the Duke and Duchess of Sussex on their faux royal tour of Colombia in August. Kettler, 45, was on the payroll a scant 3 months. It's been about 6 months since Meghan unveiled her new lifestyle brand to great fanfare, yet she's still said to be struggling to get the enterprise off the ground because she can't find, and keep, a CEO. Meghan's history of losing staff is no surprise to the royal family, a high-level palace source tells In Touch. Meghan was accused of bullying during her brief time in the palace, explains a courtier. She denied the allegations and called them a calculated smear campaign. Queen Elizabeth ordered a formal investigation, but Meghan was never officially cleared, and Her Majesty decreed that the results of the probe would be kept secret. Meghan spent less than 2 years as a working royal after marrying Harry in 2018, yet in that brief time she developed a reputation for having a high and mighty attitude and refusing to take advice from anyone, which alienated people on all levels. It seems nothing has changed, sniffs the courtier. Meghan has a long history of conflict with friends and family. She abandoned her father, Thomas Markle, 80, after he had a heart attack, infamously accused the royals of racism and cruelty, and is said to ghost friends when they're no longer any use in helping her achieve her ambitions. Not being able to keep staffers raises a worrying question, notes the courtier. Are Meghan and Harry terrible at choosing employees, or is it a terrible work environment? Meanwhile, palace staffers who quit or were fired proudly called themselves the Sussex Survivors Club. Senior royal courtier Samantha Cohen, a 20-year favourite of Queen Elizabeth, says she couldn't wait to get away from Meghan but stayed more than a year longer than she intended because they couldn't find a replacement for her. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.